All right, let's go for a cold start. We'll flip the ignition on. Sport Plus. Nice. Right, let's go. Well, here we are. So first drive with me to work. So I'm officially back working in the office. I've been working at home now for, I think, about 6 months. And, you know, it's been nice. I mean, I got to spend a bit more time with my 1-year-old. I was there home for her first steps when she learned to walk. But things just getting a bit crazy, and our company really needs to be in the office to function, and we've got a really safe environment. But that's great, because that means that I get to do my morning commutes and drives again in the C43, which I was really missing. And obviously, guys, I'm going to be making a lot more videos again, because I tend to do my filming in the morning on the way to work. So it has just been raining all weekend. Last week, I was back at work and I was like, yep, I'm going to get to filming, but it just rained every day and I couldn't really film anything that I wanted to do. But it's been raining solid all weekend, and I got a feeling the roads are going to be really flooded and wet. So I thought this would be an interesting drive with me. We can talk about driving in the rain and, you know, the C43's ability in the rain, as well as just general rain driving. I mean, I'm expecting quite a lot of puddles. Not too bad so far. I haven't done a drive with me to work yet, because when I started doing a drive with me's, that was when lockdown was on, and I really just kind of went out for drives because I needed an excuse to drive the C43, because it's my main commuting car, my daily driver. We'll have some fun. We'll do some Sport Plus, we'll do some cruising. Yeah, really, it's going to be like a day of the life. I have really missed driving this car. Jumping back in, you know, doing my commute to work, I wasn't sure how it was going to be, because, you know, you work at home, you get out of bed, you just jump in the office, you're good to go. But I really missed that kind of quiet time, me time in the car. And just, you know, what a lovely place to be for that time. And also just the pure fun. So morning traffic has been a bit crazy last week. I thought it would be quiet with lockdown, because it's 7 AM right now, so you'd think there'd be less people on the road, but it feels like there's twice the amount of people on the road in the morning, at least last week. We'll see how it fares this morning. Right, let's have some fun on this drive. With the roads are super wet, we know they're super wet. We're running the Michelin Pilot Sport 4s. We've got the wonderful 4MATIC system, which is 70% rear biased. But hey, we're going to do Sport Plus mode in a minute, and we're going to see how it fares on the super wet roads. Right, here we go, let's Sport Plus. Immediately you get those rumbles. Oh yes. Wet drive in Sport Plus. Come on, red. Amber. Oh, I did miss you. Yep, the grip's still there. Never really discussed kind of how Sport Plus fares on like a highway sort of road. We'll be getting to that soon. And it does have a bit of a drone, but obviously you can just turn it off and dial up and down. It's very easy to flick between the modes, so I tend to constantly flick between the modes when driving. Yeah, see, there's quite a lot of traffic. I mean, it's not super bad, but usually at this time it's super quiet. Just get past this guy here. Love those rumbles and that V6 sound. I mean, I'm a massive fan of the AMG 8 cylinders. You know, they're brilliant, they sound amazing. But this V6, you know, it's got a really good tone to it. It's up there. So now we've dropped it down to comfort mode, because we're in a roadwork zone, you know, 40 miles an hour. We want to keep it nice and chilled. Exhaust is on balanced, which is off. And we're just going to navigate ourselves up here, and then we'll get to the dual carriageway. We'll get some speed up. We'll see how the car fares in Sport Plus cruising compared to comfort. And I'll give you guys a little bit of an update on what's going on with the channel and exciting things we've got coming. Let's flick it into Sport Plus and see if we've got some space here. Move over, pick up some speed. There we go. I have to do that every time, I just can't resist in this car. I probably had a serious face though, because I'm just being a bit careful because there's puddles and you don't want to waterplane unsuspectingly. You see how people drive in the UK, you see those cars in front, they're all just like almost touching each other and tailgating. I leave a nice big gap because I know, especially in the wet, if you go to stop, it's going to take a few seconds. And just further to prove my point, the car behind me is also tailgating me right now. It is hilarious. And yeah, people are either just impatient, stupid, or just don't understand. But this is a nice road. This is quite a smooth road, and we're still in Sport Plus now. And we've got suspension on its most stiffest setting, and you know, it feels good. And the drone's not too bad from the performance exhaust either. But if we flip it into comfort mode now, everything just kind of calms down, gets a lot softer. I feel like the car has definitely got more comfortable and softer since I got rid of the run flats and went for the Michelin Pilot Sports. It's not a huge amount, but it's noticeable. Oh, here we go, nice clean road. And see, you know, that was comfort mode, and that was with the performance exhaust turned off. It's such an adaptable mode. You can literally just floor it, and the car will just switch to a sportier comfort mode, and it will just drop the gears so quick. And even with the performance exhaust and the valves closed, you still get a nice little tune from the V6. The reason why I'm a little bit closer now is because we're going so much slower. I've got more. The car's going to stop a lot quicker. Once this Asda van gets out of the way, we should be able to pick our speed up. I think it was him causing the hold up actually. So what we'll do, we'll flick it into Sport Plus. And once there's quite a few cars. Once they get out of the way, we'll just nail it. Hope you guys are ready. Here we go. A nice smooth 70 miles per hour. And actually, I think this is our turn-in. Okay, we're coming off our turn-in now, so let's flip it into Sport Plus. Already you can hear that engine, it's ready, the exhaust is ready. I like to just accelerate really hard and then just let go and then wait for those burbles. And the downshifts as well. Just lovely. Oh, and look at that, the lights change green just in time. Okay, so we're coming up to our turn into our nice little country bit. I'm going to flip it back into Sport Plus. This is generally how my drives go to work. I'm constantly back between drive modes. I don't know if you could hear that. The car's definitely ready. This roundabout should be no problem. Oh, that's unfortunate. The van decided as well, so we'll just slow down a bit just so we can pick up some speed later, because I really want to see how this handles in this super wet road. He's going quite fast, so now we can go fast. Okay, so we've got trees around us, so that really enhances the sound of the exhaust. I mean, I'm feeling seriously good grip here. Just a shame about that van. This is why I used to love driving early in the morning at like 7 AM to work, but times have changed now since COVID, and I think everyone's just on the road a lot earlier. I used to get all this road to myself. Okay, so we're coming up to a speed camera zone. So my handy dash cam is going to annoy us now and tell us the speed cameras, but I like it because it reminds me, because it just takes one little blip of the throttle and you're going above 30 and you're paying a massive fine here in the UK. So we'll just get through this.
Average speed camera zone. Speed limit is 30 miles per hour.
There you go. As my dash cam kindly reminded me. I will be doing a review of that dash cam soon. I know a lot of people have been asking me about it. It's a great dash cam. It's a Thinkware F800 Pro. It's got lots of features. There's some things I love about it, a few things I don't like about it, but I want to put together a really good, concise review of it, and also just how it works in this car, you know, because it's got a parking feature as well, where it records while you're parked, and it's super handy to have because you just hook it up to the car battery, and once the battery gets to a certain percentage, it disengages, so you don't have to worry about your battery going flat. It's a bit unfortunate we're not really going to be able to test out this road like I'd planned because of this van, but perhaps we can get a little bit of fun in there because it is a good little road. So we'll flip it back to Sport Plus again.
Average speed camera zone. Speed limit is 30 miles per hour.
That's just us leaving the average speed zone. We're back to normal now. Oh, the grip is just so tasty. This is a fun road to drive fast down this one, but unfortunately we can't stay. Perhaps another time. But I thought it might be quite nice anyway for you guys to see my commute to work and really just kind of talk about the channel and what's happening. So firstly, a massive thank you to all my new subscribers. I haven't been able to make as much videos recently, and you guys have been absolute heroes. I've had so many new subscribers. Also had lots of great comments on videos. I love reading your comments. I always reply when I can. Feel free to ask me any questions, and if I know the answer, I will definitely get back to you. But yeah, we've gone over the 2,000 subscribers mark now, which is really exciting. And I'm just so excited to make loads of content now that things are starting to get back a bit normal over here. And I'm driving the car every morning. Even if the weather's a bit naff, I can still make great videos. But yeah, I'm just super excited to be making videos again. So a big thank you to everyone who's stuck around and subscribed, new people as well. And sorry this isn't the most exciting driving me video, but I think it's a good one because it's really kind of introducing me back and C43 back to the channel, so you guys know I'm still here, and loads of great stuff coming. I just thought I'd get out of the car now and do something more vloggy style. I just parked up and I just want to show you guys how the car looks in these conditions at winter during the year, because you see all these cars on YouTube and they're always looking shiny and lovely, but you never actually get to see what they look like day in, day out when they haven't been washed for a few weeks. The roads are wet and muddy. I'll give you a quick overview of the car now.